This is a Headgum podcast.
Hello and welcome to Perfect Person, the show where I'm perfect and you're, of course, a person.
That's going to be all episode long now.
It really will be. Recently, I've been squeezing my own citrus.
Wow.
Actually, there's a little lemon tree near my home, and I've been grabbing that, slicing it, squeezing those lemmies, and putting them into a little
Squeezing.
Oh, okay.
Squeeze.
Both like this?
I go,
You take both hands.
Two different jars below. Squeeze.
And I only squeeze lemons, 2 at a time.
That's right. 2 at a time. And then I've been putting it in. I actually did a little label and I said, lemon juice.
Whoa.
7-4 on Independence Day. And I sort of
Woo!
have that on demand in my fridge.
What's the taste profile of your lemons?
Can I just be honest about something?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Which is really
What's-
nice.
like
Why
that.
were you gonna lie? I don't know.
Can I be honest?
Can I be honest?
If I can really
Or
be honest
sweet?
about it. There's a lot of lemons. Sour. Sour. That's the only one they do.
Hey, bud, you could tell us either way. Safe space.
Safe space.
Safe
If your
space.
lemons are sweet, that's all right.
I'll be honest, when I was a little kid, were you guys sucking on lemons?
Oh, I still do.
I'm
Like a
chomping
candy.
on them.
Oh my God.
I love a
lemon.
lemon. I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes the store-bought, if you're not going Meyer lemons, which are like the
Yeah.
kind of sweeter orangey ones, it's just not that nice.
No. But I have a lemon tree in my yard, in my really small, dinky studio apartment
name
yard.
drop.
That is nice.
Name drop yard. And it's
Yard.
like literally a shoebox. But then I have this.
Willis?
Oh,
Okay.
I almost barfed. But they're massive.
Yeah.
What is that? What's the deal with that?
Wait, are they all weird?
Yeah, they're like
Mine
they look
are
like
weird.
they kind of look like a tumor a little.
Yeah, mine are
those
fucked
are
up.
citrions.
Oh,
That's on a
citrons.
lemon? It's on a lemon?
It's a lemon. It's so a lemon. This is fun. A lemon is actually not naturally occurring. What they had to do is take citrion and lime. I think it was a citron and a lime,
God.
and blend them enough to get a lemon.
Wait, God didn't make we made lemons?
We make man-made lemon.
Man-made. Wait, is that true?
I think that's true.
I
All the
love when
comments,
Jeremy
all
says
the
something.
comments.
Wrong.
There you go.
No. This guy is fucked in the head. And that's why. So lemons are man-made, and that's why we shouldn't take vaccines.
No.
Turn it off.
That's so crazy. So I bet that's what I have because I got little shriveled little ones that are totally weird, but they taste phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just been on a citrus kick. Any summer citrus, I've been all over.
Oh, wow.
Actually, you know what? By the way, my drink of the summer.
What's your drink of the summer?
I'm about to reveal a drink of the summer that I've been sipping on for at least since the 4th of July, which was a couple days ago.
Wow,
At
big
least
announcement.
since the-
Late
I
in
may
the
burn
summer.
out on it because I've had one every day since.
What is it?
Okay, so think about an Aperol spritz.
Okay.
You have it in your mind.
I kind of knew you were going to start there.
But we're actually going to reverse engineer it a little bit different.
Ooh.
This drink, I believe, is originally called a spaghetti. However, what I'm doing a little bit
Don't call
different.
me that.
I'm doing this a little bit different. I take a Miller High Life, drink or pour out like the neck of the bottle.
Shut the fuck up.
Campari lemon juice.
Whoa.
So you've got like a Miller High Life bottle with a red like thing going on. It's got a little bit of bitterness from the Campari. It's got a little zest from the lemon. And the Miller High Life is such a like drinkable sort of summer nothing beer.
That
And
feels
it's-
like a man's Aperol.
It's a man's Aperol.
Is it called a spaghetti?
So a spaghetti is Aperol and lime juice, and this is a variant of that.
You made it up?
Well, no, I didn't make up a
Claim
spaghetti.
it. You should say
I'm
you
claiming
made it up.
I
Just
made
with
it
a
up.
Miller Lite.
With the Miller High Life.
So the champagne of beers.
Yeah, champagne of beers. So it's in that way. It's in like a little glass bottle, and you can see it a little red. Very festive.
A Mileser High Life.
A Miles.
It's not good.
That
Miles.
sucks. That sucks.
A Miller. Sucks.
A Miles are
By the way, I'm obviously here with Jeremy Culhane and Angela Giarratana.
Right.
Haven't even introduced you guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Very fan favorite guest of the show. Welcome back. Welcome back
Thank
to the show.
you. We accidentally dressed the same.
I
Yeah, and
think
we
you
usually
both dress
don't-
really cool.
It feels like we're always like a hop, skip, and a jump away from twins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But not
there's some
really
twinning.
that.
I
We
mean,
got big
this-
cousin energy.
It's the
Yeah.
white shoes and the black jeans, and then
Yeah.
this. Angela, I'm gonna have you move your mic just down a little bit.
You got it.
And down, just push it
Down,
down,
so
push it down.
down.
There we go. And then tilt it up. Tilt it up.
Boom.
That
So it's
way we
coming-
can see a little bit more of your
coming
mouth.
in me.
'Cause it was the whoops that really got me.
whoops that really-
Whoops. Whoops.
Hit the
Whoops.
fart sound, please. Thank God.
Whoa. I didn't like that.
That was so insane. If you clip that, you officially don't like me.
Whoa.
And
Don't
I'm
you dare
adding
clip
that to that.
If you clip that, you like me.
If you clip that, cut it out. If you clip that, you like me.
You like me.
Guys, we absolutely have to get to the profession speed round
Yep,
before
yep.
we even get to the phone calls so we can calibrate our advice properly.
Yep.
Okay.
Calibrate.
Are we ready? Perfect sandwich. Woo!
Woo!
Sorry,
oh, perfect sandwich. Oh,
Sorry,
Oh,
Steve,
that's a question. I thought that was the intro for some
me too.
reason.
For some reason, perfect sandwich.
And we both went
Sorry, we have to leave
and
in.
you looked,
We have to
you
leave
looked
in.
at us like, what have I done wrong here?
If you like me, you clip that.
We have to leave it
Are
every,
we ready for the
every,
sandwich?
every
Both of us just going,
Woo! I fucked up at a live show, explaining what an applausometer was at one point, such that I went, "Let's hear it," and no one knew what to do, and it was devastating.
Yeah.
Okay, here you
This is
go.
my favorite
Try it
show.
again, try it again.
Perfect.
Go.
Italian sub.
Yeah, I'll
nice.
go with that too.
Okay, nice.
And if I'm being
Oh.
specific, Publix.
Publix.
Largemont wine and cheese.
Ooh,
Number 4.
You gave that answer last time you were on
I'll
the
stick
show.
to it. It's only gotten better.
Perfect.
Last time I had it, cut my mouth. It cut my lip open.
Oh, because it was hard bread.
And I ate it too quickly. I was too excited.
Being so excited about a sandwich.
Mama, I got a cut from a sandwich.
Perfect ringtone song.
Buzz, buzz.
Buzz, buzz.
Not buzz, but the vibrate.
Just to vibrate.
No
I'm trying
song.
I'm trying to bring back ringtone songs.
You had a bad day.
I like that song.
Day.
Oh, I like
Imagine
that
that going off every time. you get called.
That's so awesome.
My favorite is in movies when someone has a ringtone for like their mother-in-law and it's dun 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 dun. dun.
Yeah.
It's classic.
I
Easy
love
laugh.
that shit. And they're like, sorry, my wife's on the phone.
You're like, Jesus Christ. Perfect place to watch the sunset.
Aw, together.
Really nice. Not really a place, but
Woo! Perfect sandwich. Woo!
I would say Griffith Park Observatory.
Whoa.
really
Really
going
nice.
up there. Honestly, I haven't been to the observatory since I moved here.
I'd say my perfect place to watch a sunset
Been a while.
on accident.
Oh,
That's
not
really
a place.
good. That's not really a place either,
again.
but
But
also
anywhere on accident. And
Yeah.
you go, holy shit,
yeah.
look at where we live.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I would also say Africa. Really good sunsets there. I've been.
Here we go.
Oh my
He's going to start
God.
talking
Here
about
we
it.
go.
Yeah. Have you ever been? Didn't think so. I have.
Okay, kind of a big place. Care to be more specific?
No. Kind of a big place.
Perfect line to say before credits roll.
Oh.
So like this is like right before the credits roll on like a season of
Okay.
your life.
End of play.
Whoa. And then what song? Oh, honestly, so it's you go end of play. Blackout. Is it blackout song starts or is it blackout
Yeah.
song fades in?
Ooh, blackout. Can't stop the feeling.
Oh,
We
that's
do that
good.
sometimes in our
That's
pod.
really
That's good. Okay,
Yeah.
what about this? I guess we'll have to do it again.
Oh, nice.
You know there's a sequel.
Oh, yeah.
Umbrella.
Ella.
With music by Rihanna.
Music by Rihanna.
This movie's music was by Rihanna. Or what if it was like, and that's how I really got there? Because you know how you start the movie and you go, you're wondering how I got
That's
here.
how I
Yeah.
really got there.
Abigail Breslin looking ass.
And that's how I got to the Bridge of Terabithia.
By the way,
Boom,
she-
dee,
in that
love
movie?
replay.
Can I be honest? Speaking of Rihanna, okay. I'm going to say it. Okay.
Do
I'm
it.
gonna freaking say
Miles.
I think the Smurfs movie's gonna suck shit. I think it looks like dog shit. Dude, come on. The fact that Rihanna's in it doesn't change it for me.
Come on, man. She's going to change the Smurf nation.
I don't care
Do you remember
about
her
it.
first movie was the Battleship movie?
Yeah.
That I remember going, that's Rihanna as an actor.
And she was in like a movie where she was like a glob, right? She was like some sort
glob?
of alien glob. And was it Jupiter Ascending? She was in some alien movie where she played it like a glob.
Just let women be women.
let them
Yeah.
be globs.
Just let a woman be a glob.
Perfect coffee order.
I would do a oat milk latte on ice. Da-na-na-na.
And I would do an iced coffee with oat milk.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
add your thing that you add that I found out this
Add something
weekend.
fun to your drink.
It's only once in a while when I need a pick me up.
Whoa.
I ask for a pump of peppermint because it makes me think of Christmas.
That is so cartoon of you.
Dead of
I
summer.
love that. The dead of summer. Can I get a
So
little
hot.
squirt of peppermint?
I just need a little kick of Christmas.
Wait, that's awesome.
Oh, that came out and I was like, God, this is depressing. It really, I do it anytime I'm sad. I'm like, "Man, can you put a couple pumps of peppermint in there?"
Honestly, that's
Dang, every
fun.
time I hang
like
out with
that.
you do that.
Anytime I'm sad.
But then I was at Starbucks this week, sorry, really fast. And then I saw her not hear me. Okay.
And you're like, I need to make sure that you
And I was
hear
like,
me.
iced coffee, you can put a little oat milk in there and some peppermint. And she was like, huh? And I was like, it's just peppermint, Jesus. And then I get a cup of oat milk and peppermint.
No coffee.
Oh, what
I was like,
hell?
the girl puts it in, she goes, is this what you wanted? And I was like, oh no, I wanted coffee in that.
I want coffee.
Also,
I came to
you should have
Starbucks.
asked me to clarify. What a weird order for you to go on the first try.
Can I get a little oat milk with a pump of peppermint, all ice and a venti? Like, whoa.
God, that's disgusting.
Okay, sorry, go back.
Perfect rewatch comfort movie.
Oh,
It's complicated.
Oh, really, really nice. That's good.
Hot Rod. I think I said that. What did I say?
Oh no, he's gone.
I think I did this before you did these.
Yeah, you did. I think I brought it on like a little bit after you did
Does that
it.
make you feel like shit?
So you
Makes me
did it.
feel like
so you've
shit.
done it. You've done it. But it is Angela's first time.
Oh, fun. So people just want Angela's answers anyway. Hot
Honestly,
Rod or
I'll
whatever.
say Edge of Tomorrow is honestly.
Well, good movie.
It's right now. It's every time I'm on a plane and it's on. I'm playing it.
Hey, putting it on.
First name of that movie. Go.
Oh God, Live Die Repeat.
Yeah.
Isn't it the name of the
No,
manga?
that was what they changed it to. Edge of Tomorrow was correct.
Oh, Edge of Tomorrow was the first name. And
I
then,
think it's
yeah.
All You Need Is Kill too. Is one of the original.
What?
Oh, Edge of Tomorrow was the best one.
I know,
by
really.
far of any of those.
Edge of Tomorrow is a good name.
Good
I know,
movie.
I wanna
too.
name my
Emily
kid that.
Blunt.
Really good
Oh
movie.
my God.
Like a sleeper.
She can read the alphabet. I'm watching.
Yeah. Wait, what about Sleeper?
It's like a sleeper pick for a really good movie.
I thought you should see Sleeper. Like it was another movie with her.
Sleeper.
You know what movie? Honestly, I'm going to say it. That Natalie Portman, Jim Krasinski.
John Krasinski, which one?
He was in a movie called like fucking who cares? It was called like
You came
movie
in
is
hot, and then you went, I don't fucking
Is
know.
it a rom com or is it an action?
no. Turns out it's Natalie Portman. It's his sister. So they can't be romantic. They can't
What
be
the
romantic.
hell movie is this?
Fountain of Youth.
Fountain of Youth. Oh, it just came out.
It just came
it
out.
good?
Turns out.
Sarah put it on, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
But is it good?
It's just like, oh my God, like what? John Krasinski's like doing a weird movie where he's like Indiana Jones about it. It was weird.
He's always trying to be Indiana
And
Jones
Natalie
about
Portman's
it.
like in a comedy, which I guess is fine. Perfect podcast in your current rotation.
Oh, besides this one?
Okay, very nice.
That was
Thank
so
you.
awful. You smacked his ass.
Okay, I would say I'm having like a vocal stims this episode. I'm just like, the whole thing I'm doing is just vocal stim, and I've got 4 on rotation right now.
4 different
I think I
vocal
gotta break it. I think I gotta break it.
I think you have thoughts.
I think I gotta have thoughts.
Oh my God.
My favorite podcast right now, I'm listening to the Hamish and Andy podcast. Which
what's that?
It's an Australian one. These guys used to have a radio show. Now they do a podcast, and they're just really fun and sweet.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Really great pod. I listen to it every day. It's awesome.
Oh my God, every day?
Every day when I'm driving.
Oh, that's great. That's a really when you get in on one and you're
Yeah.
just like, this is my daily driver. That's
They're
so
just
good.
Funny, nice people. You know?
Wait, what are
love that.
mine?
Do you listen to podcasts? Are you a podcaster?
Not really. I mean, I do. I have been. Sometimes I dabble in that, like really girly. We Can Do Hard Things with Glennon Doyle.
Oh, that's really
I'm kind of
sweet.
embarrassed to
I
say
know,
that.
I love that.
Because sometimes
What
she'll
is
just
that
have
one?
like a. She had someone on. Just like talk about like she'll just bring on people and they'll just rip you a new asshole. They'll be like,
Rip
"You've
you a new
like,
asshole."
I listened. I listened to an episode.
If you're
yesterday.
listening, shut up.
I listened to an episode the other day, just like when I was like cleaning, and it was like this woman with 4 doctorates, and she said, "You've actually never really rested in your entire life," and I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, wow. You just hear a philosophical thing.
As
and
you're
like,
cleaning.
Holy fuck.
But I can only listen to it for like 10 minutes because the girls are so annoying.
That's my least favorite thing about a podcast is like
Yeah.
good subject.
Girls?
Really, girls.
It is girls. Yeah, mostly.
No, it's like a really good subject matter, and you're like, oh, this is such a, and then the hosts just don't know how to handle it.
There's a podcast I listen to. I'm not going to name this one because I don't want to, but there's 3 hosts, and I think that 2 of them are fantastic, and one of them is the biggest piece of shit, most annoying person in the
Smartless.
world.
Which one is it?
It's Smartless. No, you would never. But I listen to like that. I listen to and I listen to that every week. I don't want to say what day.
Oh my god!
Okay.
It comes out, and then I listen to The Besties, which is like a video game podcast. The guys
that's
who
fun.
used to make Polygon. They're also the McElroys.
Oh yeah, they're
that's really
great.
fun.
They're really fun.
Video game pod. But guys, you have successfully passed the speed round.
Remember when we bombed the first question?
We just kind of thought it was like a chance.
that sandwich.
That sandwich.
And we absolutely.
Your face, that was crazy. I'll never
It's just
forget
like,
that.
what?
Like this.
And I remember you went woo, and I went, "Is he waiting for me to woo?"
I'm waiting for Angela to woo. We can't begin until Angela woos. But guys, we have to get to the calls. But before we do, if you like the show, then you should consider rating and subscribing on every single platform, as well as coming to see it on tour. Woo! Tickets are still available in Portland, Tacoma, Austin, Houston, San Diego, and San Francisco, with Los Angeles pending because dates haven't been announced yet. But we're doing like 6 more dates as part of the Dial Tone Tour Part 2. We're just doing that same show, but with like 6 more cities. So come on down and get your fill, and I'll advise you live in front of a crowd.
That rocks.
I mean, live Miles is something not a lot of people get to experience.
That's right.
And it's a joy and a half.
That's very
right.
sweet of you. Butter me up before you toast me.
And then you'll get to find his white Prius and take it.
Apparently,
don't
it's
steal my
very
friends.
stealable.
Very stealable. But it's like they would literally were like, they can do anything now. They can take a fob and they replicate the fob. And
I
was
love when guys talk
how
like
is
that.
this
When they're
a-
like, okay, calm down.
yeah, I was
You're
like,
not
okay.
a secret agent.
No,
my
on
guy.
the phone, my
These guys
wife
can
was
do
like,
everything now.
my wife was like, I didn't think they could take a Prius. Like, I didn't think they could steal a Prius without the fob. And then the guy on the other end was just like, they can do anything now. Nothing is safe.
They can do anything now.
And by the way, if you love this show, consider joining us on Patreon, where you can get the ad-free extended version of every single episode, including this one, where I actually talk all about how my car was stolen and I accosted a gentleman.
It's
Lightly,
a good
very
one.
gently. Honestly, we
good.
were both scared. But thank you so much for listening, and we have got to get to the calls. When I first started my business, I was out on a ship in the business world and I didn't even know what to do. The winds were blowing and there were a million different things that I needed to make sure were done so my business was operating at peak potential. And for millions of businesses, there's businesses behind the business that make the business of selling so simple. And for millions of businesses, that business is going to be Shopify. Because nobody does selling better than Shopify, baby. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world, and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify will help you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. Everybody that I know who sells something uses Shopify. It's the #1 trusted resource. And as an entrepreneur, I want to make sure that I have trusted business tools. I have the most trusted when it comes to payroll, or when it comes to my softwares, and when it comes to selling. Shopify is just the #1 in the biz. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into cash with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/perfectperson. Go to shopify.com/perfectperson. That's shopify.com/perfectperson.
Hey, Miles. Okay, the head of security at my job was repeatedly leaving bees in my office, and I had to call HR. How do I keep working with this person after that? I could really use your help. Thanks.
I've got so many questions.
How do they leave bees?
Yeah, is it just like one bee?
And how do you go like, got him?
Also, why was HR just like, okay, we'll talk to him? It's leaving bees.
How did you see the moment he brought a bee in?
How is he bringing the? I've got so many questions.
We've got to give this person a call back because we need more details on the bees.
Let's freaking do it.
Buzz, buzz.
Buzz, buzz,
Ring
buzz.
back
Sandwich.
tones. Ring back tones. I would love to bring back.
A ring back. Oh, you call and it's like, ding, ding,
Meet me
ding.
halfway. And you're like,
Hello?
You've called the perfect person, and we are here to call you back.
Shut
I'm here with Jeremy
the
Culhane and
fuck.
Angela Giarratana. We understand
Oh
you
my
have bees in
God.
your office.
You're fucking lying. I knew somehow I felt a cosmic presence, okay? I knew this would be the one.
You knew. It was the energy in the
Also, hi,
room.
Jeremy. I'm a huge fan of you as well.
Oh my
And
God.
also Angela Giarratana's here as well.
So yeah, I know you might
Shut
not.
the fuck up.
You might not know me.
Oh
Can
my
you
God.
say
Hi.
you're
Just
a fan
watching
of me
artist
as
on
well?
artist on artist.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
great.
Oh my God.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
You're lying. This is crazy.
Hey, welcome. Sorry for the bees.
We are dying.
Yes.
Yes.
We're
Oh
dying
my
to figure
God.
this out.
It's a really weird situation.
Okay, so we're going to need to give you a fake name and also a fake name for your coworker.
Sorry, I gotta pause Love Island and take care of my dog.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Perfect.
You are-
Wonderful. Wonderful. No, hey. Don't even get me started about dogs.
Don't get us started. I'm not saying anything. I'm just doing vocal stems.
Get us started.
Just kind of repeating things.
Jeremy, can I please have a fake name for the caller?
Binford.
Binford. Okay, so Binford, you're on the phone with us. And then Angela, can I have a name for the head of security?
Mr. B Man.
Mr.
Mr.
B-Man.
B-Man. That's
Very nice.
good.
Binford, why don't you tell us, first of all, what type of job do you work at?
I work at a library.
A library.
And there's bees.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
There can't be bees in the library.
It's the one place they
No,
can't be.
okay, that is the thing. They're not like real, literal live bees. It's really weird. He was leaving these like fuzzy pom-poms that were like handmade glue. This situation is weird.
Maybe even weirder than leaving
Oh,
real
this
bees.
chick-
He's gone from he
Honestly,
hates
it
you to
would've
he
been
loves
better
you.
had they been real live bees.
Okay, so
Binford, we thought he was in there with a big bee hat.
We were so
Yeah.
coming in there with a bee in his hand.
He's like, shit, I gotta get this in the office.
God, honestly, I wish that would have made the situation so much better.
Oh, so they're
Okay.
like handmade bee, like fakes.
like he's making the bees. Is he making the bees?
So, okay, let me walk through the whole thing. This was like the week before last.
Okay.
I walked into my office and I like propped up my laptop, walked out, and I had to go assist like a patron from the library. And then by the time I came back, someone had left like this little weird like fuzzy bee just sitting on my laptop keyboard. And at first I was like, oh, this is so cute. One
Yeah.
of my friends must have left this for me. That's crazy.
Okay.
And I asked a bunch of people and nobody was fessing up. I asked like 13 people. And then I was like, you know what? I'm sure it's just somebody that's like, not even like registering that it, could be anybody else but like a friend.
Right.
And the head of security is like, for context, like a 50-year-old man.
Sure.
Yeah, it feels like
Classic
not a lot of
B-man.
hard.
Then I walked in. Also, I'm so sorry. I'm so nervous.
Oh my gosh, you're doing amazing.
You're
You're
Even
doing
though I
great.
knew this was a cosmic, even though I had the cosmic confirmation, I'm still
You're crushing it.
nervous.
You're crushing it. We are here for you.
How did you know it was him?
Yeah, how did you know it was him?
Oh my God. We went and checked the security footage on Friday because then a second bee
With him?
was there. A second bee hit my keyboard.
Second
No,
bee,
a
I
second
hit
bee
the
is-
laptop. Wait, but the head of security surely would have scrubbed the footage to make sure that you couldn't find it.
That's the thing. Yes. So my branch manager and I went and checked the footage and he knew about the bee situation. Like we don't know each other that well, but like everyone on my floor I had asked. And then whenever we checked the footage, we saw it was just him like going into my office. And so my branch manager went and talked to him and was like, that's really weird. And just asked like, hey, do you know what the deal is with the fuzzy bees?
And how many did you receive? And also, is it just you that's receiving them?
It was just me that received them, and there were two. And he made she made no mention that like we had seen him on the security footage, and he lied and was like, "Oh, I know that some people are getting them, but I don't know where they're coming from."
What?
Okay, so it's like this guy could have gotten away with it. He could have just been like, "Oh yeah, I just thought it'd be fun."
Yeah.
and
He
then,
could have
and
taken-
then it would have been over. But the fact that
Right.
he lied
It's
makes it sinister.
Yeah, it's
Like a little gift. A little gift is honestly harmless. Like you
Yeah.
can let a little bee, and you're like, "Oh, who did that?" And he
That's
was like,
weird.
It was me. Sorry.
I also feel like old men don't lie that much because they're just like
Yeah.
kind of tired.
old men lie.
They're so too tired to lie.
They're just like, I don't know.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. So he lied about it, and then he was caught red-handed. This guy
Was he
dug
like
his own
blushing when he said, I don't know anything about it?
You know what? I don't know. The branch manager didn't tell me whether or not he was blushing. So, you know, I kind of missed that part. But
Yeah.
no, he lied. And then, I don't know. It was super strange. And then in that same conversation, he like made mention about how there's technically like no security cameras in our workspaces. But there's a camera that points to the like doorway of the stairwell. And I've always seen it and was like, I bet that my office is kind of within view of that. And at some point he mentioned that there was no way to check the security footage, which also alarming. He is the head of security.
Wow.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah. And so very weird. And then,
Binford, are the bees with you now?
Yeah, do you have the bees?
Are
Did
they
you
cameras?
Did you
I'm
keep
starting
the
to
bees?
think we should look at the bees.
he wanted me to send a picture of the bees.
I would
Yes.
like you to send a picture of the bees.
It's just like a giant, it's like a
It's a huge,
camcorder
it's
covered
a DSLR.
and it's in.
covered in a little bit of fur.
It's clearly like a
Dash
It's a
cam.
DSLR with a sign that says
a
live.
nanny cam,
Like a bright blinking red
an
light.
air tag with a googly eye. I mean, ultimately, my take on this is like, okay, weird guy, weird old guy, so weird that he lied about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it does seem that, and so he was confronted about it, and then it seems that possibly this is over. But is there a new thing that you need advice on? Is it just advice about how to interact with this guy every day when he's being weird?
Yeah, honestly, he the bee situation, I had to like go talk to HR, and they went and talked to him, and he was like, oh, I gave it to her as a token of encouragement after a conversation that we had. But like, I've maybe talked to this man twice, and I don't know.
Token of
it's just been so weird.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah. I would say, I mean, I think you're doing the right thing by just taking it to the top.
I think you
Taking it
make
to the
a
higher up.
counter.
The queen bee.
A counter, you crochet something that says, please stop.
No,
No.
do not engage.
Do not engage at all. And in fact, I believe I've given this advice before. But basically, yeah, any engagement is what he wants.
Yeah.
So the lack of engagement is how you just move through.
Yeah, like part of me for the plot wanted you to be like, I know you gave me the bee. What the fuck?
Right.
But I think that was his weird way of trying to like be cute and probably talk to you
Yeah.
in any kind of way. And I would just, ignore him.
Yeah, full ignore, right? And then also full ignore, and also let everybody else know that that's what you're
That's the
doing.
B-man.
You're letting HR know, you're letting the people around you know, just so that way he feels like you have allies in the room, which it seems like you definitely do.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know, like I think it's like, yeah, you also seem like you are well liked at this job, and even though he's the head of security, he ultimately is powerless.
I also feel like if this might be dramatic.
Yeah.
But if you are uncomfortable that you are caught on the only camera in the office, I think you're allowed to tell your people, I don't want to be filmed.
100%.
Or I want a little
Yeah.
privacy. I want to move my desk. I think you have full
Yeah.
autonomy to be like,
Oh yeah.
I know I'm being caught on camera and this man gives me fuzzy bees. Can he not have access to me?
Yes.
He shouldn't have
100%.
access to you if he's just giving you a little bit of weird gifts. But he's also maybe just an old man. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like better safe than sorry. It seems like you're concerned about it, so therefore it's a valid concern.
Yeah.
But also if you are the bees good? Are they good? Like, do they look cool?
Yeah. Are they cool? Like,
Are they sick as hell?
Yeah. Maybe he starts an Etsy.
Could
You know-
you sell them on Etsy? Is it? Yeah.
They're literally just these little pom-poms. It looks like they're handmade. And
Yeah,
they're
I
like,
think-
they have super glue on them. Or not super glue, hot glue.
So there's like a
On the wing.
Just like-
They'd be
creepiness to
cute
it.
if it was from literally anybody else.
Yeah.
I think it's just the fact that I don't have any relationship or rapport
Yeah.
with this man.
It's like flowers from someone you like, incrable. Flowers from someone you don't know, totally weird and violating.
A weird bee from someone you don't know.
911, HR.
But I think keep doing what you're doing, like, don't ignore the bees. And I do think that you can totally request to not be like, if you're like, can we change the angle or whatever? I don't want this weird bee keeper guy to have a view of my desk.
What
or
if you also
whatnot.
like hire a really, really strong, scary looking actor to start like coming by and saying like, hey,
Yeah, hey.
just making sure you're all good.
Yeah,
Have
make sure you guys-
somebody
I think you could be the scary
I
actor.
really fucking hate bees.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what about recommending somebody that you know to be the head of security job? Like sort of a young buck, like a young sheriff, you know?
Yeah,
Like
my brain thinks thinks you look like his wife when she was younger, and they had a thing about bees, and he's making bees.
in my mind, he's like the grandparents from The Visit, where he's like sundowning. Like, yeah, that's so horrifying. But I do think, honestly, maybe you should apply for the head of security job.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so that's not a bad
Amazing.
idea either.
I could do it.
You know?
I'll just start leaving bees on other people's desks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you could be
Right.
like, you can access the security footage. It feels like you already have a leg up.
But it does feel like he's not very good at his job. You were able to access the footage,
he's-
no problem. Sorry.
I don't have permission to do that.
Yeah, I just logged into the thing. It was open. Well, thank you so much for calling us Dorfin. What was the name?
Binford.
Binford.
Binford. Dorfin.
Binford, Dorfin. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Bye.
I hope you do too. Thank you.
Bye, Binford. Yeah, we should be
Bye,
swarm the
Binford.
phone.
We gave her the bees.
Okay,
gave her the
is
bees.
it more creepy that it's handmade bees, or more creepy that it would be real bees?
I wish it was a bee.
Honestly, if it was real bees, I'd be like, this dude's awesome.
Yeah, I'd be like, you gotta hook up with
He's
him.
like, I'll give you my love with real bees, the love of bees. Like he's some sort of Lord of the Bees.
See, no, I think it's the opposite. I think he's a sick fuck that's like, I wanted to sting her with my sting.
He's like, either way, he's a supervillain. But there's something sadder about it being like, I made you a bee in my home.
he was just like, I had nowhere else to put it.
Anytime
Honestly-
an adult plays with glue, I'm scared.
Again, it's like if the old man had called in, I'd be like, look, fess it up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, did you leave bees on this girl's desk? He could have been
Yeah.
like, he'd be like, yeah, I was
Sorry.
He goes, I was just being funny, right? Everyone would be like, this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, I've never seen the bees. It's for
Wait, are bees a sign of something? Can you just look like reoccurring bee dream or bee? Because like
Reoccurring
you're my
bee
honey or like
I'm gonna look up
You're
bee.
my
Are
honey.
bees a sign of something?
what symbolism of bees?
Bees are rich in symbolism, representing a variety of concepts across different cultures and spiritual beliefs. Yeah, thanks AI. Fucking useless
yourself,
dog
dude.
shit.
Bees are a sign of honey.
Yeah, bees represent a variety of concepts. Yeah, what a fucking genius. Thank
Go
you
get
so
plugged
much.
back in, you fucking loser.
Fucking dork. Hard work and productivity, community and cooperation, prosperity and abundance, or fertility and rebirth. Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh, rebirth.
Nope, sorry. Okay. Here we go. There's your other vocal sim.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Okay, we're gonna take another call here.
Hey, Miles. I was uninvited from my boss's housewarming party, and he lives just down the road from me. I need your advice on what to say.
Okay, what to say?
What to say?
What to say? Do I say, well, guess you won't be coming to mind.
Well, look who it is.
Well, when I show up on
Your house.
Well.
Have you ever
Look who it is.
been uninvited to something that like still occurred? I don't think that's ever happened to me. I think I've
don't
been like
think so.
not invited to something, but
I've been uninvited to something.
really
And it was out of respect because I was going through a breakup.
with somebody who was
Yeah.
invited and was going.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it was kind of just like would you want to bow out or do you think he should?
Oh, it was like so fresh that one of you had to not go.
Yeah. And it was kind of like, I'm giving you an invitation
To not.
to not come. Like it was like,
sense.
do
That
you want
makes
to
sense.
take this out? I'm giving you an out.
Right.
But being especially a boss, that's like a work thing.
Because then I'm worried my job is in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Okay. We got to give
Let's
this
see.
person a call back and find out what's cooking in the kitchen.
Let's start with the oven.
Let's start with the oven, baby. Let's
Find out what's cooking in the kitchen.
What about that air fryer?
or the toaster.
What's cooking, damn it? What's
Cooking at the
cooking?
broiler.
That was crazy because the eye contact you had with both of us when you started singing.
What's cooking in the
Kitchen.
Hello?
You called perfect person, and I am here to call you back because you were uninvited from your boss's housewarming party. I'm here with Jeremy Culhane and Angela Giarratana.
Woo! Woo! Perfect sandwich.
Shut
Woo!
up. Shut the fuck up. No fucking way.
Miles, we have a hilarious story to tell you.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
hello!
my gosh,
Is this
There's
the
two
story
of
that
you?
you're supposed to tell?
Is it the story that you called in about?
Are you at the party?
I called him twice about two separate things.
Okay.
You're calling me about the other one, but I'm with this guy right now, and we both listened to your podcast, and it came up on a first date, and it was like the craziest moment ever.
Shut the
And I'm
fuck
with him right
up!
now.
Oh, that's
Big
great.
fan.
We found love in a hopeless place.
We found love on perfect person.
Can I wait? Can I interject something else?
He's like, can you guys shut the fuck up for a second?
I need to tell Angela something. 30 minutes ago, I had to explain to my date about Smosh because I met a Smosh cast member, and I was like, I need to set the story. So this is a really funny interaction.
No.
Dude, Angela's energy is abundant. Okay, everyone say it's Angela's in the air, man.
Dude.
Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that because the last caller loved Jeremy more, and it was obvious.
Yeah,
So
it was really
needed this
obvious.
for the
You
balance.
were here.
So, Angela, can I please have a fake name for our caller?
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna give Lovebirds.
Lovebird. Okay, Lovebird, that's your name on the phone here. And Jeremy, can I have a fake name for the boss?
Boss man.
Boss. Really
Let's go
creative
simple.
and good.
Let's go simple.
My brain's on, baby.
On, baby. Turned on. Turned on like the broiler. Okay, so, Lovebird, what type of job do you have?
It's a corporate job, but I also work in the arts. It's like a corporate arts job. It's
Oh,
hard to
yeah.
explain.
Corporate arts job. Okay, cool. It's sort of Wall Street meets the East Side.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
We take bets on improv scenes.
Could you say we take bets, tons of money?
You seeing the
hedge
marketplace?
funds? So could you give me like a genre of job? Like, do you work in marketing? Do you work in legal? Do you like what type of role do you have at the company?
I'll just dox myself right now. I work at a talent agency, and I'm like an admin assist. Like, I'm an assistant.
Are you like looking for?
Wait, yeah. So, like, who do you know?
Yeah,
Like,
who do you know? Like, are you looking for new talent or what's up?
Love it.
Love in a hopeless.
so here are my 5 characters. I
So
have to do.
we're gonna do our SNL audition. So you work at a talent agency, and your boss uninvited you from their housewarming party.
So, boss man lives with the office gossip. Okay.
Whoa!
They live together.
I know,
Lives
okay?
with?
And they just moved in literally down the road from me, like actually maybe 10 minutes. And
oh my god!
so the office gossip, like 3 weeks ago, we were in the office and she was like, girl, why aren't you coming to my housewarming? And I was like, you literally didn't send me the particle. And she was like, okay, here it is. And she was like, I expect to see you there. I'm like, okay, queen, I'll be there. Okay. And then today I got a text from her and she was like, hey, I'm so sorry. This is like really awkward, but I need to rescind my invitation. And I was like, she was like, I hope you can read between the lines. I'm like, okay, no, heard, understood, delivered. Don't worry, dude. No big deal.
Could you read between the lines?
Could you have any idea? It just means that
Your boss wants to get wasted with not his employees.
And how employee are you? You know what I mean? Like,
Not very. Like, we're like almost equal.
You're almost equal to your boss. Because to me, it's also like a talent agency is a place where it's like, okay, we all are doing, like all the agents
Sure,
I've met
but I'm
are
like
like
an assistant.
You're an assistant. Oh, okay, got it. Are you your boss's assistant, direct assistant?
Kinda.
So,
Okay.
what did
Okay,
you
but I
take?
have to see him in the office tomorrow.
Oh, that
Okay, so
sucks.
what did you? So what do you believe that was in between the lines?
Yeah.
Okay, what I read into it is like he was like, I do not want this bitch at my house, which is like fine. I literally don't care. Which is like it's
Sick, dude.
whatever. The advice that I need is like how to see him in the office tomorrow and like not acknowledge it and bring it up. Do I say something? Do I not say something? Like, what do I do?
I think you come in crazy hungover.
Yeah. Like, fuck, I had the
You go,
craziest
"Whoa,
party.
I had the craziest night of my life last night.
dude.
I literally blacked in at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Whoa, you know, like
I
halfway
blacked
through the day,
in.
go, whoa, I just blacked in.
Sorry, I just.
Oh my God, I just ate sushi with Joel McHale last night. I
By the
just
way,
remember.
so
just
you
name
go-
drop everybody.
It was crazy. Like I was having nigiri with Joel.
He's a nigiri guy.
He loves nigiri. He's
Could you
not into the
believe
roll.
Cynthia Erivo only wants vegetable tempura?
I
at
know. She's doing a vegan thing for Wicked 3. But I think that, it's like, I do think that but if I uninvited someone to a thing and then they showed up and it seemed like they had a cooler night than I did,
Yeah.
I'd make sure they were invited to the
Oh,
next
that's
one.
Yeah.
sick. I think
You know what I
that.
mean?
If
but
they, if you were like chill, like this was, I read something when I was going through a breakup years ago that was like, get on your white stallion and ride away. Because everybody hates watching a white stallion leave.
what?
What does that mean?
I don't remember. I was
the
in
way-
the pits of it with my mom in that Dutch town 2 hours outside of LA.
That's
What's it
in,
called?
oh my God, that's in
Solvang?
Solvang.
Just listening, crying, listening to this woman say, get on your white stallion and ride away.
In reality, like anyone that's going through a breakup, you're on a white stallion. And your ex just turned to the other direction,
like,
making out with somebody.
And you're like, but look at my horse.
You're like, I can't believe I got a white stallion in Los Feliz.
Get up your white
But yeah,
Okay, hold on,
especially because as a talent agent, if you like, if you really felt like you had a crazy night, that
I also think Lovebird. I think humans are a little bit like dogs, and if your energy, if you're coming in with energy that is like, I don't want him to be nervous. That's nervous energy, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't want him to feel bad. I don't want him to think I feel because what it sounds like is you don't give a shit, right?
Yeah.
So just
I
lead with
literally
that.
could not care less.
Exactly.
Like I wasn't really going to go anyway.
So I would almost forget you talked about this on a podcast. Forget you submitted it. Forget you even were
literally
even
walk
thinking
in
that.
and act business as usual. Joke around with him. Start with a joke.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
I'm also like maybe 15 years younger than him.
That's
Oh,
easy.
interesting.
So you already have a leg up.
Yeah.
Oh, so is your agent like like a senior agent, or they have a lot of clients, or a little bit of clients?
Client
Like, is
list,
there
impressive?
like is their client list impressive? Like, are they doing TV and festive? Because I know they're like a lot.
Could
of
I submit my commercial reel
right now via audio?
via audio?
Put your phone up to I think it's gotta be it's like turn the other
Chiller and cooler you are tomorrow.
Yeah.
The more he's gonna, or like after the thing happens, the more it's gonna be like, oh dang, she's cool.
Like chew a piece of gum.
Yeah.
Two pieces of gum.
that would be like, oh, she
chew
doesn't give
gum.
a fuck.
Chew two pieces.
Two pieces.
And if he brings it up, just go like, oh, I totally get it.
Yeah, be
I
like-
don't care at all.
Be
It's
like,
all
I don't
good.
want your
party.
smelly ass at my shit.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
like, I don't really believe in party
I
Yeah.
didn't know how to tell you, but I had a big night with Adam Scott already planned that night. So I couldn't go.
It was like a Gary Sanchez RIP thing, so it doesn't exist
And
anymore.
Reese and I were going to carpool.
Reese and I were gonna carpool.
And I can't
That's
let her
right.
down.
No,
Yeah.
I can't. The book club.
Will Ferrell has like bingo nights that night, and I just have to go.
And I like promise the Da Vinci twins.
Yeah, bring up the Da Vinci
Da
twins.
Vinci, dude. Me and the Da Vinci twins were hitting up Nobu for all you can eat apps.
Yeah.
If I cancel on them again, I'm dead.
They're
meat,
gonna be-
dude.
No, they're
The
gonna
Costco
be
guys are
livid.
coming for me, and they
Big
know how to party.
Justice.
Big Justice knows how to party.
Big Justice is doing an all-you-can sashimi.
Why are we stuck
All
on
you can
sushi?
sashimi. He cuts the fish up. He booms the
He
fish.
booms the fish.
He booms the fish.
Boom, boom. He's actually hibachi trained.
Yeah, Lovebird. I'm like, chew gum, be on your phone, be hungover. You're just gonna you're gonna reek of I'm too cool. I have 4
Yeah.
events that night. And
Yeah.
but also
absolutely.
it's not about making him feel better. You already feel fine.
No,
So
and also
fuck it.
like to like take the pressure off of you. Like it has honestly, I would imagine has nothing to do with you specifically, and maybe more because I've been in a headspace
He's just
once.
like insecure.
Well, I've been in a headspace once where I was like having an event and being like, okay, if I invite one person from work, I have to invite everyone from work.
Exactly.
Yep, yep,
Or
yep.
if I invite one person from work, then I didn't invite somebody else that maybe have been closer to. So then it's like easier to not have anyone. You know what I mean? If you
Exactly,
open up the bubble, then he might have not wanted to do that too. So I would imagine it has a lot less to do with you and how cool you are because you sound honestly totally chill and cool.
So cool.
But I would imagine it has more to do with him and just being like, oh, my like close friends are going to be there. I don't want to have to cater to somebody I don't know as much.
Exactly.
Completely agree.
Et
Wow.
cetera.
Yeah.
But what was the other thing you called in about?
Okay, here's the tea. My date literally DM'd Rainey to impress me. Shut up, I'm doxing you right now. Literally to comment on his Instagram post to say like, hey, I'm trying to impress this girl because like she listens to Perfect Person.
Whoa.
And I needed you to call me back so I could one-up him.
Okay,
And
well,
you
yeah, no
absolutely
problem.
did. You kind of ate with that, I'm not going to lie.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
no problem. Happy
Shut
to eat.
up.
Happy to eat.
Happy
Hopefully
to
it's
eat.
sashimi.
Hopefully it's sashimi, all you can eat.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, I mean, honestly, both of you guys are really sweet. I'm glad that you said you talked about Perfect Person on the first date. I'm honored to bring love together in this world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, you guys haven't said it yet. First date.
Wait, he needs a fake name really quick.
Oh, balloon. Balloon.
Perfect.
Is this the date?
Is this the date right now?
I will add on. I Balloon did give Lovebird my Patreon login to listen
It's
to.
true. It's true.
Honestly,
Guys, you
spread it far
can't.
and
No
wide.
2 households. No 2 households.
Hold her back. Hold
No
her
2
back.
households.
Hold her back.
The artist.
It's okay. I don't blame you. That's all right. You know what? Say, where is the love? Oh,
Where is the love?
No, that's.
Bad
I think
bit?
that's the sweetest thing.
Wait,
ever.
are you guys on the date right now?
Is this the date?
Yes.
Yeah, it was,
We just got back to my apartment.
Oh,
No way.
That's incredible.
This is actually
balloon?
insane.
If
That
you
is
like
crazy.
her a lot, don't talk to her anymore about Smosh. She'll run. I'm kidding.
Angela, you're so right. You're right. You're so right.
I'm so kidding.
I actually think you go the opposite. Put it on a Try Not to Laugh compilation.
Honestly, yeah.
Best moments. Try not to laugh.
Put some candles on. Get a bottle of Pinot and Try Not to Laugh.
and get down on one knee.
Yeah, do a little Bit City and just chill.
Bit City, baby. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night.
That was insane.
Enjoy your date.
I literally cannot believe this.
I can't believe this is insane.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
If that doesn't work out, then I don't know what
What a
will.
bunch of sweetness,
Yeah,
dude.
love isn't real if that doesn't work out.
If that
It
doesn't work out-
really isn't. It really
The fact
isn't.
that you called on the date that they
That is
weird.
really
About you.
crazy. I can't believe that. It was like my ears were burning.
Part of me was like, are they both in bed right now? Were you guys thinking that?
Okay,
They're
Angela,
like
you're a
this.
perv.
Literally, you're a perv.
Don't make me
Oh
a
my
perv
God.
for that.
Angela's such a perv, dude.
Dude, Angela tried to drop a B off it there.
Wait.
By the way, when you said humans are like dogs, I really wanted to chime in with Angela left a bunch of them in a car that got stolen.
You can leave them.
You can leave him in a car.
Wait, I have to tell Jeremy really fast because we brought up Bit City. Miles was on Bit City.
Yeah.
Miles, you got to see this guy do character improv.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
This
I
guy,
wanna see
he
this.
left.
Nice.
A wig went on his head, and I went, "Where's mine?" And it was like a bowl cut. It was the
I love a
craziest
wig.
thing I've ever seen.
Dude, I gotta
Oh my
see
God,
this.
I fucking love a wig. I love, yeah, no, dude.
Dude,
Put
we
on a
gotta
wig.
go on Bit City together.
I would love, oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
Or we should do this pod with wigs. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, wig pod would,
Wig pod.
would love that.
You're calling in on the wig pod.
It would go dummy, man. It would go dummy. Okay, we're gonna take one more quick one.
I cannot get over what we called during the date.
That's crazy.
I really hope they fall in love.
You know what's really crazy? So we did a live show in Los Angeles. It was the first live show we did at the Goldfish in Highland Park. And
Hell
there was a
yeah.
girl who came up and she was like, I have a crush on my like friend and like I don't know, and I think there's chemistry there, but neither of us made a move, whatever. And I gave her the advice of like, you got to go for it and go for it in this way and send this text specifically. And she was like, okay.
Did she come?
She came to another live show like a year later and with him. And
That's
it's like we've been
awesome.
dating since then.
That's
and I was like,
that's-
that is so great. Like how cool
That you
is
gotta
that?
feel good about
I
it.
was just like, oh,
my
love is beautiful.
You know what?
Like,
I gave good advice.
yeah, I know. I was like, I did it. But I think it's just like the joy of that was so
That
sweet.
is so good.
It was so cute.
That's like a nurse doing an IV.
That's me, dude.
Huh?
That's me hooking up.
A nurse?
It's like a nurse, like
You
like.
perv.
Yeah, dude, here,
A nurse.
Sorry,
here she goes
show
again.
perv.
Big titted nurse.
It's
Some
so,
lemon-titted nurse.
it's so fucked up. They share a Patreon login. Don't do that. No, it's okay. I'm kidding.
One,
fucked up.
one computer.
Hi, Miles. How do I get a bag of flour back to my house? I don't have a car,
Where's the flower?
and taking a taxi is not an option. There is a hill involved, and I don't want to carry it.
How big is the bag? Is it like a?
It must be massive.
How much
guys.
is-
It
how
must be
much
is an
massive.
Uber?
If it's a 1 pound bag, I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna fucking
Hang
flip
up
out.
immediately. Hang
If
up
it's a
immediately.
1 pound bag and
Hang
she
up.
has passwords amongst multiple households, I'm gonna lose it.
I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Hello, you called the perfect person. I'm here to call you back about your flower. I'm here with Angela Giarratana and Jeremy Culhane.
Hi.
Okay. Not as excited as the last people.
Okay, you gotta come clean with me here, and I
Sorry.
need to know.
How
How
big is the flower?
bag? How big is the bag?
How big is the bag?
Oh, sorry. It's kind of late here, so I'm like trying to not be dealing with melatonin now. And
Sorry, did you take
is the bag of flour?
Did you take melatonin and we woke you up?
Screaming, how big is the bag?
have you been to like a Costco?
It's a Costco bag. I was gonna say because if it was a 1 pound bag, my finger was on the trigger to hang up.
No, it's
Okay.
like a Costco-sized bag, and
Like
it
10.
would be
It's like
like
10.
a 2-hour walk.
Oh,
Oh.
2 hour walk. Okay, so and I gotta ask the real hard questions. Okay, this is like Spotlight. Why can't you get what is Uber? It's just expensive. Don't want to pay for it. Yeah.
It doesn't exist here.
Where are you?
Space.
Remote area of Canada.
Oh, remote. Oh, wait.
Like
This is
Nova
the
Scotia?
plot thickens.
Okay.
It's worse than Nova Scotia, but yeah.
Where?
Wow.
Where's worse than Nova Scotia?
This is
No.
By the way, we need to give you a fake name also. Angela, what's the fake name for this person?
Uh-oh, she's
really
fresh
stalling.
out.
Really fresh out. She's convulsing.
Oh, Jeremy.
Jeremy. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
So Jeremy. Man, the plot did make this thicken because
So it's deep.
it's deep in the tundra.
Where in Canada?
North.
Yeah, it's pretty north.
How were you going to get to this Costco in the first place?
Really good question.
Well, here's the thing. I was thinking of taking a bus up, but then the buses only come every once in a while, and it would be after work, so then I would be stuck there.
No. Do you guys have like TaskRabbit over there where you can like hire someone to do like weird things?
I mean, they could. I just don't know if it actually exists here. Like, I know of it.
Okay, wait.
Craigslist.
We're going straight to apps.
Yeah, we're going
to,
straight to apps.
Let's go back to this.
Let's think practical.
Community.
And also, so you don't have a car.
You do
right?
have family? Do you have friends? Let's talk about people around you.
I don't have family anywhere nearby, no. And I do have friends, but they also do not have cars because we're all like university students.
What are you doing up there?
Oh, you all university students. And why do you need, as a university student, a 10-pound bag of flour?
Because I do a lot of baking, and like my friends just helped me move.
So you already burned that ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
how
promised
did
to help
how did you
bake
move?
Because we had to. Well, we rented a rental truck, and a group of us were all moving at the same time, so we split the cost.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense for you to get a U-Haul to pick up a bag of flour.
Can a group of you go to Costco together?
Yeah. Okay.
Like get a
A
truck
group of
for a
us
Costco
probably
ride?
could, but then we would
get a
still
truck.
have a bag of flour and all of our stuff. So.
Yeah, it doesn't quite shake out to rent a U-Haul for $279 to buy it.
Oh, come on.
He's having a tantrum.
It was a multi-$100 U-Haul for
Dogs? Sleigh dogs?
like a move. Yeah.
So okay, and what are you? So you're going to use the flour to
Sleigh
cook.
dogs?
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
We heard
we're
you.
losing
Well, I'm promised. Here's the thing. I had my appendix removed, so I couldn't.
You can't even lift it. You can't lift the flour.
I wasn't allowed to lift more than 10 pounds, so I had to get a guy that I low-key hooked up with and then ghosted to help me move.
Hell yeah! Play
Dude.
some music.
Come on.
And then I re-ghosted.
Hey! Pick up my shit. Pick up my shit.
Move, and so I promised baking, and then I actually just reached out to him today asking if he wanted to get a coffee, and then he reached out to my other friend asking me if I'm spiraling.
Okay, so
I can't do any.
I got to be honest though. This guy does have a car.
His housemate, who also tried to hook up with me, has a car.
Oh, you got
you're
him on
in,
your
you're
fucking
in.
finger.
You got to wrap around your little pinky. I think that you need to beg, borrow, and steal. You look, if you're making cookies, by the way, this is so classic. Have you ever seen the movie Chef? They get the guys to help clean up the truck and then they make them sandwiches.
Classic.
Well, that was kind of
Boy
like,
Meets
I was
Girl.
like, okay, well, they kind of did all of the moving, and I did
Yeah,
not lift a single box. But I can offer you guys
Yeah, but you
food.
had your appendix removed. That's really understandable.
Yeah, that's really understandable.
Okay, I've got another thought.
Yeah, please.
Is there like a agriculture or farm or kind of like gruff labor
Just pick
major
a
at
noun,
your
any
university?
noun.
Gruff labor. Like when I went to college, there was ranch management, and these guys all drove trucks. Is there like a major that's like that?
There is.
You got to go to the office.
Honestly,
You got to
yeah.
see, hey, I am this. I'm in a pickle. Does anybody want some extra credit?
Okay, I have an alternative. Okay, Jeremy.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not bad. But
Ranch management as a woman sounds really scary.
It's not. They're very
Okay, yeah.
kind.
I'm getting into a truck with them, too. Yeah.
No, you just send them. You say,
Oh,
my
just send
appendix
them.
is out. I'm not doing well.
I'm not
the
doing
only
well.
way to fix it is flour.
I'm not doing well. Okay, I think, Jeremy, this is what I think you should
Oh,
do.
yeah. I was like, me?
I think you need to let your appendix heal. You need to relax and become the fucking...
It is mostly healed now. Like,
Okay.
I have the stitches out and belly button piercing back in, so it's all good.
All right, so we're ready. We're ready to get back on the town.
Yeah,
And I
we're
think
back.
the way you got the move was from just being the awesome person you are and having people in love with you wanting to do shit for you.
Yeah.
I think put baking on the back burner, back oven, and get
Why are
back
you
into
winking at
dating.
me?
Get back into a burner. Get it? Like,
I have to find someone else to hook up with.
Yeah.
well, don't don't do it for the flower, but I think
you can do it for the flower.
Do it for the car.
It sounded like you reached out to this man to get coffee because you wanted to hang out, and he said, "Is she spiraling?" And I'm like, "Fuck that guy." Start dating again.
Yeah.
But like, do it for you, not for the flower. And then 2 in 1, like you're gonna find someone you like, and then you'll be like, "Can we go get this flower?"
Can I be honest about something?
What?
I don't know that this is worth it.
I don't.
And I mean specifically. Okay, we're jumping through
Starting to date
all
somebody.
these hoops for duping people. Is it worth that you're going to save 14 cents a pound on the flour? Just buy 10 1-pound bags of flour at the grocery store near you. You don't need.
I think you need to start dating.
I guess that is there smaller bags closer by?
Yeah, no, there is. Of course, there's smaller bags closer by. There has to be.
There's smaller bags like nearby, but again, it is like a 15-minute walk, and that's also uphill when I'm carrying it back. And I'm like, well, I could just like.
I think you need one of those wagon things.
How are you getting groceries usually?
The good news is that it's only 1 pound. So you can do a 15-minute walk back with 1 pound.
1 pound. Don't buy 10
flour?
pounds.
How much? A pound of flour makes like 47 cookies.
No,
How many
Jeremy, listen to me.
cookies do you
If every person settled for a smaller bag nearby, we'd have lonely people everywhere. You need to start dating so you get the 10 pound bag.
Walk into your gruff laborer major and find a person willing to drive you.
All these just feel like there's such a risk to the reward.
Last time I did this, I got my ex's dad to get me the flour.
That's
This is
So-
yeah.
Yeah, I've just always kind of been like, oh, Costco is kind of the place to go for like rice and flour. But now I'm like, oh, I don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it could be, but it
available.
just feels like you could just get like the amount of money you're actually going to be saving is probably pretty minimal considering that you need. I mean, it's like, it's wholesale, but it's just not too much.
Feels like an LA story if you replace flour with printer.
Oh, yeah. Who has a printer?
And you're like-
printer game
I
on.
seek those people out, right? It's like
see-
somebody
yeah.
I dated's dad's printer, right? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
Can you print my headshot and a
I just do like so much baking that I'm like, ugh, this feels, well, not that much, but that's because I'm like kind of short on flour.
How do you usually get your groceries?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, I walk.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so here's
Jeremy.
what you need. This is a lighter favor because you don't want to be carrying it because you had the appendix out. Bring a friend, go on a walk and say, I want to
Let's go get
bring a
groceries.
friend
Let's
and get a
gab.
wagon.
Yeah, a wagon.
Or
And
backpack.
load that shit up with those 1 pound bags.
Yeah, load that puppy up. And
Or
then it's
just
on
use
a
a
cart.
suitcase.
Or use a suitcase. Well, rolling suitcase.
Rolling suitcase.
Oh,
I
that's
do have
nice.
a rolling suitcase.
There you go.
Okay.
And make a workout of it. Put your running shoes
Okay.
on.
I think this is a really good plan.
Is
actually.
it snowy?
No, it's not snowy anymore, no.
Then
Perfect for
suck it
dating.
up.
I think you should get out there.
Suck it up.
Yeah, suck it up. No. What are you gonna make? Are you making cookies? Are you making cake?
I'm doing cookies for my friends, and then I'm also helping out with the church and doing muffins. So.
Okay, well, I bet there's somebody at the church with a car.
Oh, God has a car.
Here's the thing though, I've never been to this church.
So you can't borrow the car before you go.
God has a car.
God has an awesome car.
He drives.
Yeah, I think you got to start small. And also, by the way, there's no way in one sitting you're going to be using more than a pound of flour. Maybe 3. So that's 3 pounds, maybe 3. And I get it.
And the
you wanna flop
suitcase,
later, but
the suitcase, I think we found the suitcase.
I think the suitcase is really good.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to do awesome at this. And by the way, best of luck. You're doing so great. I'm sorry you had to have your appendix out.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm sorry
but
that guy thinks you're spiraling out.
Yeah,
I don't think you're
that's
spiraling. Why? Because you asked to
And
hang out
So you have
again?
to get coffee? What a fucking loser.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, you know what? It happens to the best of us, though.
And-
So
Just real quick, have we considered sleigh dogs?
Sleigh dogs ring.
Are you listening?
Listening. That for me is my peppermint in my coffee.
It's just a
That
jingle.
song.
Just singing a Christmas song. Well, thank you so much for giving us a call, Jeremy. And
It's so good. Why am I so deeply confused by that?
and we hope you have an amazing day. Best of luck baking everything for your friends and for the church picnic. And I hope you have an amazing evening.
well, thank you so much for the call back, and I'll get the suitcase up that hill.
You're
Hell
the
yeah.
best.
Hell yeah.
All right. Good luck. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. That was
Took
funny.
us
Why
so
was that the
long.
hardest one?
I don't know.
Miles, when you said that, I will never forget it.
It's
Can I
just
be honest?
not worth it.
It's not worth it.
This is just not. We're bending over backwards to get save 50
I'm like,
cents on
I
a
think you need
pound.
to rest your wounds and then get out there.
It's like, no.
I said go into a gruff labor major.
Go into you like knock on the conference room. A bunch of people in class turning.
You're like,
I'm
you're
looking
not
for
going
a
to use more
man.
than 10 pounds.
I need a truck.
I need a truck.
Guys, we have one final segment. It's a segment we like to call Get Real. Now, obviously, this is a segment where we force a genuine moment in an effort to learn more about each other and ourselves, and we find ourselves at the end of the show. Oh, we've given advice. We've sang songs. We've maybe acquired some new reps.
I signed. I signed with them.
She just texted me.
Oh my God, I signed with them.
And guys, what's it's summer. It's hot in LA. You know, you just got back from a trip.
Yeah.
What are things that you feel that you do in your own lives when you're feeling in a tizzy? When you're feeling like you had like a crazy, like you're jet set and you're going on trips, your life is like how do you reestablish routine in your own lives? Or you do something that's is going to provide joy?
And
Can I say a really quick answer to that?
Please.
Because I want to get deeper.
Yeah.
But a hot take I've had that I've been trying to tell my friends, anytime I feel like I'm a little bit in a rut
Yeah.
and I can't afford like to get out of LA,
Yeah.
I get a new phone case and a new water bottle.
Ooh.
Oh,
Those things
that's nice.
make me feel like I got a new house.
I love that.
Those things change everything.
I love.
Just a little bit of just like,
Because then you're looking at the thing you look at all the time. You're like, oh my God, bright hot pink.
different.
Hello Kitty.
Brand new phone.
And the thing you're putting your mouth on, different shape.
And nobody clipped that. And nobody
if you
clipped
clip
that.
that-
And come in
if
me.
you clip that,
Nobody
you
clipped
hate
that.
Please, you hate me if you clip that.
And I recognize that if I say if you clip that, you hate me, you will clip that. Don't clip
it.
that.
Don't you dare.
Don't clip it.
I think that has the same energy of like move your bed in your room to a different location.
yeah.
It's like you will feel fresh for like it'll give you a
Or
little
buy new sheets.
buy new
Buy new sheets.
New sheets.
Or wash the sheets. Some
Wash
people not even
sheets.
do
Or
that.
just start there.
We don't need to be going to the store.
Get the 1
Sled
pound.
dog to the sheet store. Jeremy, how do you reestablish routine or get back out of a rut?
You gotta look at your dog in the face and go, I love you, buddy.
Oh, that is really nice.
Wait,
And then-
sorry.
What, go?
Can you also tell them what you were into like a month ago that was killing me?
What
That
was
you were
it?
listening to those weird inspirational. You know what I'm
Which
talking about?
ones? The alpha male.
He's this is alpha male.
This is the best thing, actually.
fucking-
And I kinda got
this is
onto it.
genius.
It's really
This
good.
is genius, actually.
It's really good.
There's like lone wolf, alpha, 5 minute, 10 minute podcast, like things that you can
They're
listen to on Spotify.
Yeah.
And they're the funniest, but most motivating thing you'll ever
Probably
listen to.
creating monsters, but in the creative
No, but
scene.
in the creative
right,
scene,
right.
because you're laughing, you're cracking up, but you're also like, damn right. Because it's like cuts of motivational speeches. They're like, you gotta be the one that breaks the generation. I'm the one. I'm the one.
Who's the one?
And then it cuts to another.
I'm the one.
And it cuts to another voice like, if you're not working hard, you're not working at all. If you're not getting up
Honestly, that
every
is sick.
morning,
The first step is choose you.
Yeah.
Choose you today.
Yeah.
When was the last time you chose you?
I love
I'm
that.
gonna be the guy that beats the other guy. I'm gonna work harder. I'm
why?
gonna work faster.
Because I said I would.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The music is going like, it's all like epic music, YouTube epic
dude,
music.
honestly, I'm gonna fucking
It
ride for
fucking
these.
rocks. You
That's
put it on,
awesome.
you're like, in a rut, you put it on, you're like laughing because they're ridiculous. And then at the moment, you're like, yeah.
There was like a thing that I watched. It was like movie quotes all stitched together like that with
Yes.
crazy music. That was
You
like
got to.
It was like the Braveheart scene,
Yeah.
and then like like
You just
someone
gotta
from
hear
Pulp
somebody
Fiction
that's like,
being like,
yeah.
"You be the motherfucker."
Unleash your inner wolf. That's I think
Literally.
what it's called. And
That's
they're
so
all
awesome.
like, the time when you are down, be up. And it's like just crazy. And then what I do, after listening to that, you immediately put on DJ Khaled, All I Do Is Win.
Yeah, fuck
And you sing along until Ludacris says, like strippers' booties go. And then you stop
Jesus,
singing.
I'm such a fucking loser. I'm like, get in a walla.
Get a new phone case.
God,
I forgot I did that. I don't look at my dog at all.
No, but
you do that.
I think about that all the time because I got into it too.
No, that is sick.
And I do tell a couple people, and I will say every one of them is always like, "What the hell?" And then I put them alone, and I let them listen to it, and they go, "Hell yeah, I'm changed."
It's like, yeah.
Because it is like sort of like the fake, like the shit that is so cliche and trite. It's like, it actually does
when
feel
you're the
like,
lowest of the low.
I mean, encouragement is
Hearing, like,
encouragement.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, right. You're going to feel good about that.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, awesome.
It's like
I'm
a guy
actually
going,
sick.
like, when I get beaten down, I get back up.
Do you?
I'm the one. I'm the one. Just like a lot of guys say, I'm the one. You're like, I'm the one.
I feel like you have to release on Spotify your own.
We should make our own. I'm adding myself.
Just record, like, each of them are 3 minutes long. Just record an hour of them.
I honestly think it'll take off.
Switch off. Yeah.
So
We have to
funny.
kind of do it genuinely, though. We have to listen.
yeah.
Because I've listened to so many.
That's
and they're
so fucking
they're
good.
so fantastic.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, yeah. If you genuinely try to uplift someone,
Yeah.
just
Oh,
get
yeah.
past the cringe of that and just be
get
like,
past the cringe and just freaking
like,
lit.
You're
do
golden,
it.
dude.
today is your day.
Yeah.
We're all here because of you.
Because of you.
God. Get on your white stallion
And
and ride away. And her whole MO was like, because they'll look back and go, man, what's going on there?
And then you'll have someone to go next to you and go, is that my white stallion?
get on your white
Stallion and ride away.
Guys, that is the end of the show. Thank you so much
This
for
was
being
so
here.
fun.
Oh
We
my
love
God,
you,
guys are
dude.
so funny, and,
It's so
you're the
fun.
best. It's
This
so good to
rocked.
see you guys.
We love you.
I love you big time.
It's the best
and where can people find you if they want more of you?
They can find me at Jazzy Jelly.
I'm the one.
I'm the one.
Because Jazzy
You
Jelly.
knock me down.
I get back up stronger.
At Jazzy Jelly on all platforms.
And then check out me and Angela on Artists.
We have a podcast, but we have a Patreon that's really fun that not a lot of people know about because we are on YouTube, but we have a Patreon that's really fun. We do a bunch of stuff.
No password sharing.
You can share a password, do as much as you want.
Yeah, and Miles has a great episode on our podcast.
Oh my God, it's so much fun doing
that was the first time meeting. It was so fun.
Dude,
I
that was
remember
a
being
joy.
like,
It was such
because
a
sometimes
joy.
we have a guest on, and you're like, do they understand the format because it's improv and it's not like this where it's easy to jump in?
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, do not worry.
Yeah, again, you disappeared and talked a lot about sashimi.
Honestly, it's my go-to, Prob.
It's funny.
I don't know why. I love
It's
sushi.
funny.
It's good.
Talking sush. Well, guys, check out Angela, check out Jeremy. And if you've got a problem that you're not sure quite how to solve, just remember that no matter who you are, where you are, perfection is only a call away.
That was a Headgum podcast.